RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
And we're about ready for the tip here with 8 minutes on the clock. Also joined by RiverBender.com tonight. John was here earlier and set things up. Chelsea and Ryan here with us too on RiverBender.com. And we're ready to go. Louie and Brent here with you as Lawrence and Reiney will tip it off. And Roxana wins the tip. And here we go. Jordan Briggs facing the zone defense with Lawrence right in the middle of that zone. McCauley lost the ball. Turnover as CM picks up the steal, and here comes Kyle Yates.
Yeah, a little matchup zone, little double team there from Yates and Warren. They were able to create the turnover right off the bat.
Outside it is Larandy Warren, 6'1" junior. He throws it to the wing, and now to the top it goes. They dump it down to Warren, stripped away, and we have another steal. Roxana ball. One possession each way, and no shot yet. Hartnett looking down to Reiney, but instead keeps it out to Briggs. Briggs near the center circle. Over to the left it goes. Nathan McCauley. McCauley, number 10, dumps it to Sheets on the baseline. Back out to Briggs. Over to Hartnett for three. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound Eagles.
Right off the bat here in the first minute, Reiney seeing a lot of double teams. Lawrence matches up with him. You see Warren creeping around. Anytime they see that maybe the ball's going to go into him, he sneaks in there for a little double team action.
8-0 again for the Shells this year. 8 games played. And number 34, Helmkamp, sends it to the corner, and Yates will back it up. Yates and Lawrence both averaging double digits, and Lawrence steps out and hits a three ball at the top of the key.
Are you supposed to do that as the team starting center?
Come on out. Shoot it up if you want. Down underneath, Sheets blocked away by Lawrence. 6:15 to go. First quarter, and the Eagles have the lead, 3-0. Baseline jumper missed. Warren missed it. Reiney out to Briggs. Roxana ball.
Reiney with the rebound. We've never heard that before, have we?
Just a few times. Hundreds and hundreds of times. Here's Sheets underneath the McCauley. McCauley gets some position in there. Missed the shot. Ripped down by Reiney, and he's fouled on the arm by Kyle Yates, reaching in to number 55.
Well, you know he's going to get his defensive rebounds, but keeping Reiney off the offensive glass, that's where it's going to be important. If he gets second and third opportunities for this Roxana team, makes him that much more dangerous.
McCauley swings it to Hartnett, number 33, out to Briggs. The point guard, number 40, top of the key. Now McCauley, knocked out of bounds by Helms. Helms is a 6'1" senior. Yates also a senior. Then you have Warren, a junior. Helmkamp, a junior. And Lawrence, the sophomore. McCauley looking at the zone, and out to Briggs it goes again between the circles. Down to Reiney on the right block. Reiney leans in, missed it. Another double team there, and maybe got a little too far under.
Somebody looked like they may have gotten a hand in there as well.
Yates will stop and pop. It rolls off the rim. Rebound, Warren in the lane. Hands it to Lawrence, but he wasn't ready for it. Goes back to the Shells on a turnover.
Well, if you're Roxana defensively, you want to stop Kyle Yates. He's their go-to guy scoring-wise. You keep him off the board, it gives you a better chance to win the game.
And CM will make a change quickly. First man off the bench is Ben Walker. Walker almost plays like a starter, 6'4" junior, and he's in quickly for Coach Doug Carey. 3-0, 3 minutes into the game, 3-0 Eagles. Hartnett, right corner, fires a three. No good. Rebound knocked out by Yates. He and Sheets were under the basket.
Well, that's where Hartnett can be the kind of the wild card on this team because he's taken 2 shots. Both have been threes. You think he's a big guy. He's going to post up on the block, but so far he's out on the perimeter kind of trying to take that space away in there, not have it clogged up.
Hartnett averaging 14 points per game. Here's McCauley on the left wing. To the baseline. Sheets has it. Charlie looks inside to Reiney. Reiney, little hook in the lane. No. Got his own rebound and traveling called underneath. Quickly got his rebound and then he walked with it as he tried to put it back up.
Well, so far, again, good defense by CM so far to make life miserable. He got into the lane that time, but again, it was a contested shot. Got his own rebound, and there's where Lawrence's big body kind of comes into play. Forced him underneath the basket. It wasn't a good shot.
They try to dump it into the lane to Warren. Knocked away by Reiney. Roxana ball. 4:15 to go. First quarter, 3-0 CM. You know the Eagles would like to keep the score down.
Well, they'd love to keep this in the 30s, 40s.
Baseline jumper up and in. It goes for Charlie Sheets for 2.
I know I'm talking to Mark Briggs a couple of times. He really feels like this kid's going to step up and be a big contributor for this team this year, and he's playing well so far.
Inside shot missed. Reiney rips down the rebound. Sheets at 11 points per game. Here's Hartnett off balance. Missed the shot. Eagles knock it out of bounds. Roxana will bring in their first sub, and it will be super sub Jordan Brown into the game. Number 30. 3:41 to go. First quarter, and 3-2 our score. Inside Sheets. Knocked away and a jump ball called. Possession arrow to the Eagles.
Getting the ball inside again, but once again, CM getting hands in there. Contesting shots. They've made it difficult so far through 4+ minutes for the Shells offense.
Right side Yates, the quarterback for the offense. Now Warren, free throw line. Warren and Reiney battle. Sheets is guarding Lawrence as the Eagles control it out high. Kick it to Warren on the baseline and drives around, then an offensive foul. Jordan Brown will take the charge there as it's a foul on CM.
Well, Warren does a nice job. He pump fakes, gets Reiney up in the air. He thought he had the baseline there, but good weak side help. Was able to step in there, take the charge. Warren picks up his first foul.
Justin Helms comes back into the game. Walker slides to the middle as Lawrence takes a break. And we'll see what happens with the Eagles' big man out of there now. It's Brown on the wing at the three-point line to Briggs. Now to Hartnett. Sheets and Reiney down around the lane. Down to Reiney it goes here. Hunter gives it out to Sheets, knocked away by CM. Roxana ball under their basket again. 2:53 to go, first quarter, 3-2. CM with a 1-point lead.
Scoring-wise, this is to CM's liking so far.
Briggs has it in the right corner. Jordan will bring it out to the top. Now left side, Brown to Sheets. Down to Reiney, but Yates steps in and steals the pass. Long pass to Warren. Reverse layup is up and in by Warren. Timeout, Roxana. 2:33 to go. First quarter as it's a 30-second timeout.
Well, first Yates makes the nice play defensively, steps in. Again, backside help that time. He reads the pass coming in. They were trying to get the entry into Reiney, picks it off. And then a great outlet pass, finds Warren streaking all alone. Easy layup. Mark Briggs wants to talk about that a little bit.
2:33 to go, first quarter. Illini basketball here on the Big Z coming up Sunday. Sunday, they'll tip it off at 5 o'clock in Champaign. The Colonels will be in town from Eastern Kentucky. They're 9-0. Illinois 11-0. Who? Illinois.
Colonels?
Oh, the Colonels, yes. Against the Illini.
If you'd asked me that, I wouldn't have had any idea.
4:30 the broadcast time, our pregame show from Assembly Hall Sunday afternoon. 2:22 to go. Into Reiney it goes. Reiney inside, leans in, left it short on a little hook there. Back the other way, the Eagles again.
He's shooting 0 for 3 so far in the game, and that time pressing a little bit, trying to maybe force something up that wasn't there.
Back to the top, Walker, he'll fire it left side. Now Yates, long two, and it's good. Out near the free throw line, Yates for two.
Good ball movement there, getting Yates in a spot where he could make that jumper there, and he's on the board.
Briggs down to Sheets. He'll back it up. Little fadeaway. No. Rebound CM. Leading 7-2. 1:40 to go. First quarter.
Shot selection for Roxana has been a little off here so far.
On the wing. Here's an air ball. Fired up by Helms. Back come the Shells. 1:25 to go with Hartnett giving to Briggs. Jordan will back it up near the timeline. Now underneath Sheets. Pass is dropped, but picked up there by Brown, knocked away, and CM ball again. Long pass to the baseline, and Walker back to Yates at the three-point line. Now Lawrence for three. Off the rim, no, with 1 minute to go.
All right, he's made one out there, but I'm not so sure that I want to see him posting up at the top of the key too often.
Left side Brown, down to Reiney. Out to Briggs, he's open for three, and he missed it. Rebound Brown, and he's fouled by Walker from behind. And Reiney goes down, holding his left ankle. And a little bit of a limp there for him as he came down awkward there.
That's not the one he hurt in football, was it?
I'm not sure. Maybe it is. Got a plate and some screws in that leg from that football injury. In the air, and it's good for Jordan Brown. Had a nice offensive rebound there on the miss.
Oh, he's got to come out of the game. That's not good news.
And athletic trainer Aaron Season will check him out down there. Bethalto trainer. Checking the Roxana bench, and Brown hits them both 2 for 2. And he makes it a 7-4 game, 42 seconds left.
Does this change things now strategy-wise for CM with Reiney out of the game?
Lawrence guarded by Sheets. Right side, Yates. Back to the top, Walker. It's like they'll wait for the last shot. Warren has it. To Lawrence, he has a step, left hand, no good, rolled off the rim. Yates has it back though. Back to the three-point line, and it's off the mark. Lawrence has the rebound with 14 left. Here's Yates along two, left wing, no. Lawrence has it again. Up and blocked away by Sheets. 3 seconds left. Rebound McCauley, CM with a foul.
Boy, they had 5 and 6 chances there to knock that one down, and you could see again, you take Reiney out of the game, offensive rebounds are there to be had.
How many chances did the Eagles have there? Mercy. Long pass by the Shells, and that's the end of the first quarter. 7-4. The Eagles lead the Shells 7-4 after one quarter. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Friday night basketball in Bethalto. CM hosting Roxana after one quarter, 7-4 in favor of Civic Memorial. Roxana ball down by 3. Here to start the second quarter, though. McCauley and Briggs play catch.
I think Reiney's going to be coming back into the game here.
Looked like he was ready there in the huddle between quarters. And the pass is tipped out. And Reiney getting ready as he's at the table. And here he comes. Reiney in for McCauley. And also Helms comes in for Helmkamp for CM. 7:41 to go, first half.
Well, we'll see how effective he is on that ankle.
Down low it goes to Reiney. Little fadeaway, good. Briggs to Reiney for 2.
Well, it didn't bother him there, did it? He was able to get into the air, take the little feed from Jordan Briggs, and knock it down for his first points of the night.
Then he hobbles to the other end, and he's still hobbling on defense. 7:15 to go. Traveling at the free throw line by LaRandy Warren. And it's 7-6. The Eagles probably should be leading by more. Didn't take advantage of Roxana there.
Well, when you shoot 3 for 12 in a quarter, yeah, there's some missed opportunities. Roxana no better, 1 for 12 in the first quarter. Hence, that's why you have a 7-4 score.
Sheets trying to get it to Reiney. And tipped out of bounds. To the bleachers it goes. Still Roxana ball, 7 minutes to go. Second quarter. After the game, we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. Here on this Friday night, Briggs to Hartnett. Matt Hartnett will drive to Briggs, now into Reiney. Reiney, a double team, dribbles around it. Reverse layup, good to the front of the rim. Left hand reverse layup.
I think Doug Carey was wanting a travel there, maybe little slide, extra step there. There are two bodies once again. Once Reiney touched the basketball, but somehow he was able to squirt through there and get another 2.
8-7, Shells lead now. Here's Yates for 3 on the wing. Good. Left side, Kyle Yates for 3.
Again, he's their go-to guy and can go inside, can go outside. He's able to knock shots down from all over the court.
10-8, the Eagles take the lead back by 2. Sheets, baseline 2. It's an air ball. Brown knocks it out on the weak side. CM ball as Helmkamp checks back in for Walker. The Eagles make a change. 6 minutes to go, first half. Purple and gold ball here. They lead by 2. 5:50 to go as Yates is in the front court. Now to Helmkamp. Gibbs on the wing, shot up and in. The lefty, Helms, puts it in.
Good ball movement there, but with the Shells defense sucked into the paint there. Nobody guarding the perimeter.
And now Hartnett goes for the drive, and Hartnett putting his head down, his shoulder down. He's going to pick up an offensive foul.
I think that was the right call there. It was good defense. Good defense there, and throws a little elbow, trying to get a little leverage as much as he can, and got caught.
5:30 to go, second quarter. Here's Helms to Helmkamp. Back to Lawrence now, guarded by Sheets. 12-8, CM with the lead and the ball. Dumped down to Lawrence, left hand, good, as he got away from Charlie Sheets.
7-0 run back the other way. Roxana went on a 6-0 run to get the lead. CM back with 7 unanswered here.
Hartnett holds it high to Sheets. Now out to Briggs, over to Brown. He's open for 3, short. Reiney knocks it out of bounds as he has Eagles hanging all over him. And now we're going to have another timeout with 4:56 to go. First half, CM 14, Roxana 8 in the second quarter on Z1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.onestmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Digits so far, and we're under 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. I'd say they've done a pretty darn good job so far, limiting Roxana. 3 for 16 shooting so far in the game. That's pretty doggone good.
Second quarter rolls on here. Another Roxana timeout. And Lawrence has it to Helmkamp here. Civic Memorial ball. Down to Lawrence. Out high it goes. Free throw line. Knocked away. Briggs got a hand on it to Sheets. And he hands it to Jordan Brown, who gives to Jordan Briggs.
I was just thinking, if Roxana can get themselves motivated here offensively, they might have to do it, fuel it with some good defensive play, some steals, maybe start pressuring the ball, and there is a good start there.
Hartnett in the corner, 3-ball off the rim, and they fight for the rebound. And looks like it's going to be a jump ball called. It is. And Walker is going to check back in for the Eagles, and it is CM ball.
Well, you got Hartnett averaging 14 plus a game, scoreless so far. Sheets only with 2, Reiney with 4. Briggs hasn't scored yet, so a lot of missing components so far in this first half. Almost halfway through the second quarter.
Jordan Briggs at about 8 points per game this year. That will probably go up as the year goes on. 4 minutes to go, second quarter. In Bethalto as we continue Friday night Riverbend basketball, and a big crowd here at CM High. Right side 3, missed by Yates. Rebound Sheets up to Hartnett. Hartnett on the move, finger roll, good.
That's the first time we've seen them get in transition quickly on the offensive side, and they look pretty good doing it. Maybe that's an area that they'll try to exploit as well if they can.
Long 3, right side, way off. Lawrence has it blocked away by Reiney, and then Sheets tried to save it, but it rolled out to Yates. Kyle Yates for CM to Helmkamp now. 3:15 till halftime. Left side, and it's fired up and missed there. Missed by Walker, and we have another miss. As the cold shooting continues for both of these teams here tonight, as now we have Tyler Campbell coming in for the Eagles.
But again, it's a slower pace, slow and deliberate. It looks like it's what CM wants. They're comfortable playing this style. So far, it suits what they want to do, and they've got the lead.
Sheets with a skip pass to Hartnett. Out to Briggs, now to Sheets. Sheets gives it out to Jordan Briggs with 2:45 to go in the half. Hartnett out to Brown, and it's just a 4-point game here, 14-10 right now. Brown driving, and he traveled on the left wing.
Well, he should have got called for a push-off there on Yates a couple seconds before that, and Doug Carey was wanting that call there, and he probably should have gotten one, so he gets to travel instead. But again, they're giving them nothing inside. Reiney's the only one posting up down on the block. Nobody else. Everybody, all the other 4 guys pretty much playing around the perimeter.
Nathan McCauley checks in for Roxana, and here's a turnover. Shells have the ball back now.
Now Sheets just with good awareness, gets his hands in there and makes a steal. 7 turnovers for CM, 6 for Roxana.
Reiney
Good
down
pass.
to Sheets underneath. Good. Briggs to Reiney to Sheets.
Well, that's what he's learned to do as he's gotten older here. He's going to draw those double teams when he receives the ball. Just a quick little dump off, because once the double team comes, that leaves somebody open, and he was able to find Sheets that time.
1:55 to go. Walker's 3, an air ball way off the mark there. And they keep going up and not going in.
We've seen a lot of open shots so far from both teams. They're not even close.
1:52 now till halftime. Seems like the Eagles should be up by at least 8 or 10 points, but 14-12. Hartnett has it here. Roxana in Bethalto tonight, and Reiney triple teamed, and it's stolen away by Campbell. Long pass to Warren, layup, good! LaRandy Warren for 2.
Well, you give Campbell the credit there for making that play.
Reiney underneath, offensive foul as Warren was under there. And maybe a little too far under the basket for an offensive foul, but it still was called.
Well, they're doing whatever they can to frustrate him, and so far it's worked out. Only 4 points, and again, he touches the basketball. There's plenty of bodies, and there's plenty of hands around him.
Now we have
it's going to be Lawrence.
Illegal screen out high on the big man. Lawrence will pick up his second foul.
Well, you can see that one coming too. He had himself established pretty good, but then at the last minute there, he shuffles over and gets called for it right in front of the official. They're going to nail him for that every time.
1:18 to go, and into the front court we go with Roxana down by 4. Jordan Briggs to Hartnett for 3. Line drive is an air ball, out of bounds, and Civic Memorial ball up 16-12.
That's Hartnett now 0 for 4 shooting the 3. Roxana hasn't made one yet tonight.
Yates the other way, into the front court. Kyle Yates guarded by Jordan Briggs here. Yates has 5 points. Helmkamp in trouble, out to Yates. 50 seconds to go. 8 o'clock, you're in tune to WBGZ Alton. Friday night, 8 o'clock, it's boys Riverbend basketball. Warren fouled by Hartnett, top of the key.
2 fouls on him now.
2 free throws for number 22. Warren has 4 points.
Neither one of these teams has gotten to the line tonight. This is Roxana with 2 free throws, and here's CM's first ones.
No good on the first free throw. Again, Illinois on the air Sunday. Girls basketball Monday, Shells and Oilers. Then the Explorers and the Eagles in our doubleheader Monday night. CM and Marquette. Here's a missed shot, tipped around, and Walker will lay it in as it fell right in his lap.
Oh, Reiney had that rebound right in his hands instead of using 2 hands to grab that thing. That's a gift, 2 points for Walker, and he'll gladly take it.
Briggs for 3, and it's in and out, no good. Reiney there for the rebound, and jump ball is called there. And with 17.8 seconds to go, the arrow's going to go to Roxana. 18-12 CM. McCauley to throw it in. Nathan throws it in to Jordan Briggs. 15 seconds left. McCauley's 3 is off the mark. No good.
Man, how could they be off so poorly here in this first half on a number of these shots?
3 seconds left. Yates is going to have to fire it up. Good! Yates hits it, makes it 20-12. 20-12. CM at halftime. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, hi, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Kasasa account. Kasasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Kasasa, you do. Do you Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa, only available at America's finest community.
better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, Coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend, Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949, Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents, First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
Back here on the Big Z1570. And it's 20-12. The Eagles lead the Shells, and both teams huddling up, and we get ready to go here in the third quarter. CM with the basketball up by 8 points.
Well, they'll try to stretch this to double digits here, believe it or not. It's been tight. CM's had the lead. Roxana just with the one lead when they went up. 8-7 in this game, but they haven't. That was short-lived. They haven't led since, and got to play catch-up here in the second half.
Lawrence has it out high. CM ball as we started up third quarter. Helmkamp to Lawrence. Back to Helmkamp. Now out to Yates, guarded by Briggs. Man-to-man for the Shells here.
Yeah, they've switched it up. Definitely going man-to-man now.
Give to Helms. Helms, number 30. Out to Lawrence. Now Helmkamp to Warren. Larandy Warren holds it left side. Now to Helms again. 7:20 to go, third quarter. The Eagles keeping it at the three-point line here. Helmkamp to Helms again. Down to Lawrence on the left block. Double team. Out to Yates. He'll back it up. Now Warren. 1 minute off the clock here in the third quarter. Lawrence has it. Helmkamp to Helms to Warren again. Out to Yates again. McCauley guarding Yates now on a switch. Here's Lawrence underneath. Up and in as they threw it over the defense.
How about taking a minute and 20 off the clock before they take a shot? Boy, this is going to be quite the strategy if they're able to pull this off. Each possession, they're just going to milk as much clock as they can.
McCauley has it out to Briggs. 22-12 now. CM with the lead. Warren tips a pass out on the wing, and here comes Jordan Brown into the game for Hunter Reiney. Reiney out, Brown in.
I don't know how well he's moving around out there, but that's a peculiar move there by Coach Briggs.
Briggs inside, missed it, and then Lawrence is over the back of Brown. Brown had position on him, and Jacob's going to pick up another foul.
Yep, he's going to pick up number 3 now. Yep, Doug Carey didn't even give me a chance to say, Coach, it's up to you now, and he wasted little time making that move.
Big crowd here tonight, Eagles and Shells, and here in the third quarter, 6 minutes to go. Briggs to Hartnett. Hartnett double teamed, and he's going to split the defense, and he will throw it to McCauley on the left side. Nathan McCauley to Briggs. Jordan, free throw line up, no good. Rebound, Hartnett, he'll lay it in. Matt Hartnett for 2.
Well, that helps, getting easy offensive rebound there. But again, I thought it was pretty good defense by CM.
5:30 to go. Helms fires it up. He missed it. Rebound Briggs. CM with a miss. Here come the Shells. McCauley to the wing. Out to Briggs. Top of the key. 3. It's good for Jordan Briggs.
And finally, took to the 5:18 mark of the third quarter to get Jordan on the board here. It's held scoreless.
22-17. 5 minutes plus to go. Third quarter. 5-point game. Little 5-0 run for the Shells. The ball loose. Warren gives it up underneath. Walker is all alone, and he'll lay it in.
Well, when you're doing good things on the floor, trying to win every ball, that was a pretty good bounce there that they got.
CM with a foul at the other end.
Walker's got 4 points, and he's benefited from both of them getting a couple of fortunate bounces.
Warren with foul number 2.
Foul on Warren, the second, the team second.
And we're at 4:50 to go. Third quarter. Roxana ball under their own basket. Briggs into Hartnett. And we're going to have a foul away from the ball on McCauley.
Foul on McCauley, his first, the team's first.
His first. And it'll go right back to the purple and gold now. Civic Memorial ball up 24-17. Baseline, pass into the middle, but Jordan Brown there. Stolen away, and the Eagles steal it right back on the outlet pass. Eagles 7-point lead and the ball. Helmkamp to Yates on the wing. Back out to Walker, now Helmkamp. Walker to Warren now. Warren toward the lane, gives to Campbell. Now Yates fires a 3. Good! In the right corner, Yates, 3 more.
It was a hand in his face that time, and Roxana thought they were building up a little bit of momentum there with a 5-0 run. CM gets those 5 points right back, and right back to 10 it goes.
Briggs for 3. He answers from the left wing. Jordan Briggs with a tray.
Couple of big threes here in the quarter. And somebody's going to have to pick up the slack with Reiney sitting out, and we presume that it's that ankle that's bothering him.
Warren has it on the wing, long 2 off the rim. McCauley has the rebound on the miss. Shells down 27-20. Eagles basically a 1-3-1 zone defense. So they guard the lane, guard the middle, try to clog it up. Briggs for 3 again. Good again for Jordan Briggs.
He's starting to heat up, and if that's the case, Doug Carey's going to have to change that defense up because he's giving up the perimeter shot. He wants nothing to do with them getting the ball inside, basically daring him to shoot it, and right now it's Jordan Briggs is making him pay for it.
Helmkamp in the left corner fires a 3, and it's good for CM.
They've had an answer every time, and that was a big answer there.
30-23 our score now, 7-point game. Here's Hartnett for 3. It's no good. Yates with the Eagles rebound. Long pass to Warren. Warren underneath, bounces it out. Top of the key, Yates for 3, no good. And a foul is called on McCauley.
That's not a good foul.
Yates took a little bit of a dive, but McCauley with a foul. 2:34 to go in the third quarter.
And it's going to yield 3 free throws here.
CM 30, Roxana 23. Yates at the line. First one up and in. Second free throw coming up. It's up and in.
Well, Roxana's had 2 little mini runs at him here in this third quarter, and CM's credit, they've answered both of them here. They got it to within 5. CM got 5 back. Roxana got a couple of threes from Briggs. They get it to within 4, and on the cusp here of getting all 6 right back.
And And the 3 free throws, good for Yates. He's up to 13 in the game. 6 in the quarter. Here's Sheets in the lane. Missed a little turnaround there. And it'll go back the other way in a 10-point game. 33-23, third quarter. Eagles with the lead. Out to the top it goes. Helms looking for Walker, instead to Helmkamp at the top. CM trying to go to 4-4 with a victory. Helms again, under 2 minutes to go. Yates inside, missed it. Sheets had the defense and has the rebound.
Well, I thought he drew some contact there.
Briggs at the top. McCauley underneath to Brown. Brown to Sheets. Layup. It rolls in for Sheets.
Almost rolled out that time. That's a good play by Brown because drew 2 defenders again and he was able to find the open man.
1:30 to go, third quarter. Here's Helmkamp at the top. To Kyle Yates as he checks the scoreboard. 1:20 to go in the third. Here's Helmkamp for 3. It's off the rim. Rebound Briggs. Jordan Briggs up the floor. 8-point game. McCauley to Hartnett. Into Brown in the lane. Left it short.
Oh, he's got to make that one.
Rebound, CM.
That's an open look, about a 5, 6, 7 footer.
Helmkamp 3 again. It's good this time. Helmkamp, another tray.
Biggest lead of the night now at 11.
36-25 CM. McCauley to Briggs. Now to Hartnett. Hartnett out to Briggs, top of the key. 3, in and out. Brown has the rebound, out to Briggs, and it's 3 more. Nope, he missed again. CM ball out of bounds.
The Eagles have won every quarter so far. And right now they're winning this one by 3 points. So, again, it hasn't been overwhelming, but by winning each quarter, they've been able to stretch this lead out, which has reached double digits now, and boding well for the fourth quarter because you got to imagine they're going to slow the pace down and look for him to keep the ball here for the last shot.
18 seconds to go. Eagles have it. Stolen away. Hartnett the other way. Hartnett all the way down. He'll lay it in with 11 seconds to go. 36-27. Now 3 seconds left. Yates from midcourt fires it up short. And that's the end of the third period in Bethalto. CM 36. Roxana 27 as we go to the fourth. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
On to the fourth quarter now. Louis Korak and Brent Berkland here with you, and one big man back in the game, Lawrence, but Hunter Reiney still on the bench as he tweaked his ankle early in this game, real early in the game. Here's Sheets for Roxana. Missed a shot, long rebound, and we're going to have a foul on Helmkamp as he bumps Sheets to the ground. Helmkamp with foul number 1.
Well, I'm wondering if they were, Doug Carey's maybe wondering if that's an over and back there because the ball got tipped back by a Roxana player into the backcourt, and I think that's the question there.
Fourth quarter underway. 9-point game. It was an 8-point game at halftime. Backdoor, Hartnett lays it up and in.
Well, you get the sense Roxana feels like they've got to go on a run here to start this quarter to really feel like they're back in this thing, even though it's still within range. CM's had pretty firm control of this game.
Now in the lane, a foul called. And Roxana will be charged with a personal here with 7:16 to go. Number 30, Brown, will pick up his foul, his first foul. Lawrence misses the first. 36-29, 7-point game. Lawrence up and in this time. 7:11 to go. Lawrence 1 for 2. Roxana ball. Hartnett gets it stolen away. Yates fires it up to Walker. Walker to Warren. Warren blocked away by Hartnett. Into the bleachers it goes.
Well, they had to get back on defense there because Warren was going to get himself an easy layup. Hartnett out of nowhere to swat that thing away.
37-29, and Hunter Reiney's going to give it a go again with 7 minutes to go in the game. We'll see how it goes for him under the basket.
Is it worth it, though? You got a long season ahead.
A long layoff, too. 12 days to the Christmas tournament. 37-29, and Warren, left elbow, left open. Pass gets tipped twice, double tip. Briggs tipped it, Walker tipped it. Roxana ball. 37-29, it's an 8-point game.
Well, let's see if they get Reiney involved here, or how involved he can be.
Down to Reiney it goes, right elbow, offensive foul as Helmkamp goes to the ground.
Well, they're getting under his skin, no doubt about it. He comes right back into the game, and he's trying to force the action there, and they've done it all night long. As soon as he touches the ball, he's got 2 guys on his back every time.
6:36 to go, and CM up the floor with an 8-point lead. Lawrence has it to Helmkamp. NBA 3 is no good.
I'm not sure.
Way out there.
That's not a good shot to take with an 8-point lead.
Briggs, left side to Brown, hands it to Hartnett. Out near the volleyball line out there. Here's Brown.
You've made him out there before, haven't you?
Underhand.
Oh, okay.
Here's Brown to the corner, and he'll give it back out to Jordan Briggs with 6 minutes to go in the game. Down low to Reiney it goes. Up and rolls in for Hunter Reiney.
Well, he's made his last 3 shots. That's the good news. The bad news is he's only taken 6 because he's been out a long time in this game.
37-31 as Reiney hobbles to the other end for defense, and timeout CM. Fourth quarter, 5:49 to go in the game.
It's still anybody's game, and I've been saying that for a long time here now because you get that sense that CM, and you mentioned it earlier a couple times, they probably should have a bigger lead in this game, but they don't. Roxana's still there, and you got to figure if somehow they can come out and scratch this thing out, it'd be quite a coup for them, considering the Eagles have pretty much led this thing from start to finish.
And even bumped it up to a double-digit lead. It was 20-12 at halftime. 36-27 after 3 quarters. It was a 9-point game. Largest lead, 36-25. But right now, 37-31. CM with the lead and the ball into the corner. Walker for 3. It's off the rim. No good. Briggs the other way. Up to Hartnett. Layup. No. Tipped up and in. Looked like Sheets.
I thought it was Sheets, but they're saying Briggs, but who are we giving it to?
I think Charlie was in there.
I agree.
Down underneath, Lawrence has it. He'll lay it up and in over Jordan Brown. 39-33, 6-point game. Underneath Reiney, little hook shot, no.
Forced it.
And Sheets takes it away, and then he's fouled under there. 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter, and it's a foul. Yates' second foul.
That's only the fourth team foul. Not a lot of fouls in this game. What game did we do? Was that, the Roxana Carlinville game, girls game. About 20 fouls apiece, right?
Ton of fouls. Briggs out to Brown. Jordan to Jordan here, underneath the Reiney. Skip pass to Sheets. Out to Hartnett, now to Briggs. Briggs down to Reiney. Reiney, little hook again. No, Sheets is there, puts it up and in.
That's what he gives them. He's there. When Reiney can't finish, you got a big man like that can clean up the offensive rebounds. It bodes well.
Lawrence baseline, up and in. Lawrence from the left side.
Boy, that's been key for this team is they've had an answer every time when Roxana comes calling.
Now we have a foul called. Is it Yates again with his third now? Yes.
That's a little touch foul there.
Timeout Roxana. The Shells take a turn at a timeout here with 4:24 to go. Lots of time left. 6-point game. CM 41, Roxana 35.
Tons of time here, considering so only a two-possession game. And Roxana's shown the ability finally here in the second half, albeit they've all come from Jordan Briggs, that they can knock the three ball down. You get a three here relatively quickly. This thing's going to go right down to the wire.
41-35, and they break the huddles here, and Roxana ball. Reiney's still in there. Lawrence still in there for the Eagles. 6-point game, fourth quarter, and we're ready to go again. Jordan Briggs running the offense. He had 3 threes in the third quarter. And for the game, Briggs with 9. Out to Briggs again for 3. In and out. Hartnett had it, tipped out by Warren, but they say it's CM ball.
Boy, Briggs has missed his last 3, but boy, he's had tough luck on 2 of those misses. 2/3 of the ball's down and rattles out. He's not missing by much here. He might be the guy you go to here if you want the threes down the stretch.
4 minutes to go in the game. Lawrence out.
You've got to get a stop here if you're Roxana because you don't want this to get to 8.
Yates driving down, and he's fouled on his way to the basket. And Sheets, well, I thought it was Sheets with a foul, but maybe it's Brown.
It is Brown.
And Yates at the line where he's 3 for 3, 13 points. And he puts it up and in again. And he gives his team a 7-point lead, 42-35. In the air, he missed this one. Reiney with the rebound. 42-35 ball game. 3:40 to go. Brown in the corner, down to Reiney. Reiney underneath, lays it in.
Well, that's too easy. They haven't allowed him to catch the ball that easily much this game, but that time he did.
5-point game. 42-37. Yates to Helmkamp. Helmkamp. Right elbow gives to Warren. Now to Lawrence, out to Yates. Yates into the lane, skips it to Helms. Helms falling down, and a foul on Brown there.
I was going to say, at what point do you start picking up the defense here and maybe taking a few more chances, try to get a steal, a double dribble, anything, any kind of a turnover. And you're getting down toward the 3-minute mark here, and you're down by 5. You're Roxana. Urgency's got to start kicking in here.
CM to throw it in, up by 5 points. Now Yates to Warren. Warren open, and shot missed. Rebound, Walker, stolen by Briggs. Up to Sheets. Sheets grabs it, hands it to Brown, who lays it in.
A little bit of a fortuitous bounce again there, and Roxana this time benefits from it. And it's been a while since we've been this close.
3-point game. Less than 3 minutes to go. Underneath, Lawrence has it. Double team, blocked away. It goes to Walker. Walker out to Lawrence. Free throw line, short. Reiney has the rebound, and he gives to Briggs in a 3-point game.
Believe it or not, that's Hunter's first rebound since the first quarter. He had 4 in the first, and that's his 5th. But then again, he did sit a lot.
2:22 to go. Down to Reiney, out to Briggs for 3. Nope.
Too early.
Warren grabbed it, and CM ball.
Too early for that. You didn't need the 3 there, unless it was wide open.
Yates, left hand, no good. Reiney again with a rebound.
And again, that's a quick possession there. Very un-CM-like in this game.
Briggs up the floor. 2 minutes to go. Eagles 42, Shells 39. Roxana been fighting back all night long, and somehow they've clawed their way back to a 3-point game.
Does this even feel like a 3-point game?
Not at all. Not at all. Hartnett to Brown, to Briggs now. Hartnett will fire a 3. Good! Tie game, 42-42.
Finally, Hartnett gets one to drop down. I'm wondering, is Doug Carey going to take a timeout here? I believe he is.
Timeout, and the Shells are on the move, and they've tied the game here at CM High. Timeout, 1:23 to go in the game. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
1:23 to go, fourth quarter, and it is 42-42. A tie ball game. Tie game here. And this late in the game, we've been flipping the coin, and it's still anybody's game.
You got a two-headed Indian coin or something to decide this one, or
maybe it'll be 3 or 4 overtimes.
Don't say that.
Oh, we got plenty of time. It's only 8:40.
Well, considering fouls in this game you've got 9 for Roxana total and 10 for CM. I think that's a pretty good clip. That's why we've played this one in rapid fashion so far. We haven't had too many stoppages with the clock.
42 all, and Helmkamp has it. CM ball. Warren fires it up. No good. Way short. Roxana ball.
Is that a wise shot there?
Probably not with a minute to go.
I think they're going to go for 1 here.
Roxana came into this fourth quarter down by 9 points.
If you're CM, do you challenge this? Do you allow them to milk this clock?
I think you might just sit back. If you're not behind, let it roll. 33 seconds as Jordan Briggs dribbles it in the center circle all by himself, waiting.
Who's going to take this final shot?
I think it might be Hartnett or Briggs, but we'll see.
I'm going with Sheets. Somehow he's going to get this thing.
Mark Briggs may call timeout. Yes, he will, with 11.7 to go. Timeout on the floor as they killed the last minute of the clock in a tie game, 42-42. CM and Roxana, and this quarter has been the Shells quarter.
11.7 to go, and somehow, now you may be right, because they sat back in the box. They're not going to give them anything in the paint, And if Sheets shoots the basketball, he's going to be around that paint. But then again, once they dribble and maybe look to shoot this thing from the perimeter, it's going to draw some defenders out. You never know. Briggs, Hartnett, somebody may be able to slide that ball inside to one of those big men. We'll see what Mark Briggs has got drawn up here.
Watch out for an offensive rebound and a follow, a putback, too, at the buzzer.
But you got to be careful, too, because Roxana with 16 fouls, you don't want to pick up some cheap foul over the back. You're going to put CM back on the line at this end and not much time left on the clock. So you've got to be careful there.
Roxana has outscored CM in the fourth quarter here, 15-6 to tie the game. 42 all, here we go. And another timeout called by Mark Briggs as they throw the ball in. He calls a timeout.
Interesting. When you look at the Shells, they've gotten back in this game. They were 11 for 35 going into the fourth quarter shooting the basketball here. 7 for 11 here in the fourth quarter, dramatically improving their shooting percentage.
And in the third quarter, it was the three ball. Briggs with 3 threes, but here in the fourth quarter, Reiney with a couple of buckets, Hartnett with a couple of buckets, Sheets with a couple of buckets. And we're tied. It's anybody's ball game. With 10.8 seconds left, the Shells use another timeout.
And if you're Doug Carey, what are you going to give up and what are you going to try to take away here? Well, we know what they've taken away. They've clogged the paint. But you have to make a decision here because the Shells have hit 4 threes in the second half. Do you give it up here? I don't know.
10.8 seconds to go. They give it to Jordan Brown. Over to Hartnett. 7 seconds. Briggs, free throw line. No good. Rebound. Loose. CM ball with a timeout. 2 seconds to go. It's Eagles ball as Roxana was fighting for the rebound, but CM got it.
Boy, Briggs had a good look too, didn't he?
He did.
Just inside that free throw line. Good entry pass from Hartnett. They gave him what he had because he was a good 3-4 steps behind the three-point line. If he was going to shoot it from there and beat him from there, they were going to let him do it. Got Briggs cutting in. He took a good pass and had a good look, just a little long with his shot.
Really a good play call, I think, by his dad, Mark Briggs, as they didn't give the ball to Briggs to set up the offense. Instead, they went over to Hartnett, who then gave it to Briggs, who was flashing in there at the free throw line, and he missed the turnaround.
Well, I think we got good chance here. Going to overtime, it's looking pretty solid. This isn't the NBA where you get to call a timeout at one end and start with the ball at midcourt.
True. So CM will throw it in, and that'll be about it, unless they go for the long pass.
Well, you know what? I don't think that's a bad option because maybe you pick up some kind of, you throw the ball long, you get a cheap foul somewhere along the line. That'll put you at the free throw line.
Roxana might even pick something off here. This will be interesting with 2 seconds. Here it is, half court. Walker fires. No, it's off the glass and no good. And we are going to overtime at 42-42 here in Bethalto. Roxana and CM will play some more after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Back here on the Big Z as we play on. We play extra time, and this big crowd gets more for their money.
Why not?
4 minutes to go. Overtime now, 42 all. Shells and the Eagles both get on the floor. Hartnett's going to jump it up, not Reiney, as Reiney hobbles back.
Probably a smart move.
Here's the tip, won by Roxana, and Reiney gives to Briggs.
Roxana's had one lead in this game by a whole point. If they score here, they can take their biggest lead of the game.
True.
How strange is that?
15-6 in the fourth quarter. Shells. Hartnett's going to drive in. Left elbow, missed it. Reiney there to follow. Nope. And we're going to have Lawrence with his fourth foul.
Well, if you're CM, you don't want to lose him. He's the one guy you don't want to lose. And Reiney, first free throws of the night. How often have we seen games of theirs where he never sees the free throw line until overtime?
How did they give that foul to Kyle Yates?
Oh, wow.
Reiney misses the free throw.
Well, if it's Yates, it should be his fourth. They've got third up on the board. Did we miss one somewhere?
I have three already, and that would be his fourth. But they say three. And they say Yates, who I don't think was near the play. Reiney makes 1 out of 2, 43-42, Roxana.
I didn't see him anywhere near the ball there.
Overtime now, Shells have a 1-point lead. CM ball.
But how many times have I said it? They don't care what you and I think.
True, very true. Helmkamp, 3, it's off the rim. Yates has the rebound though. Baseline shot, no. Tipped out by Warren, and it'll be Roxana ball with 3:03 to go.
Boy, Warren's had some decent looks in this game. He was 0 for 3 in the fourth quarter, and he had some good looks there and just off the mark.
Back come the Shells. Briggs up the floor.
Now, if you're Roxana, do you start milking a little clock?
Maybe so, especially with that zone still sitting back. 2:42 to go. Hartnett holding it. Now Briggs will hold it. And with 2:30 to go, Coach Doug Carey brings the defense out a little bit. Reiney will turn around and throw it away. Tried to go cross court. Turnover.
Again, just putting hands in his face, challenging what he's going to do. Little deflected pass there, gets the turnover.
2:12 to go. Here's Lawrence out to Walker. Walker to Helmkamp. Driving in. Across the lane, Yates has it. Fires a 2, it's no good. Reiney with the rebound the other way.
Had a good look Yates did there. That's the guy you want with the basketball in your hand to try to give you a lead. He was just off the mark.
Hartnett has it, left side Jordan Brown now. Alley-oop to Hartnett, layup, no! A reverse layup that rolls off the rim.
Boy, that would have looked good on the highlight film if that thing goes down.
Here's Helmkamp, top of the key. Down to the corner, Warren has it. Timeout CM. And we've had 1 point in this overtime, and that was a free throw.
Nobody wants to score.
Nobody wants it. 43-42. Roxana will take a quick break. 1:32 to go. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Do you, Casasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Casasa account. Casasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Casasa, you do. Do you Casasa?
Don't just bank. Casasa, only available at America's finest community banking institution.
Louis Korak and Brent Berkland back with you here on the Big Z. And in Bethalto, overtime tonight, 43-42. Roxana with a 1-point lead, 1:32 left in overtime.
Outscoring CM 1-0 in overtime.
But 16-6.
So you're right.
Since the start of the fourth quarter.
That's a good way of putting it.
And the Eagles throw it in. Here we go. Yates has it, top of the key. Yates driving around, out to Walker. 3, good! Walker with a 3!
He's taken 5 before that and was off the mark each time. That was a big one.
with about 1:20 to go. Roxana now underneath to Reiney for the tie. Missed it. Reiney with the rebound. He has it and puts it up. No. And we're going to have an offensive foul on Reiney. Boy, I didn't see any contact at all.
None.
Wow.
Boy, how do you make that call? Wow.
That's something there. Offensive foul.
I'm calling. If I'm going to give him anything there, maybe over the back on Lawrence before I give him that one there. Oh, that's rough.
I don't know that anyone was even in front of it. Here's Helmkamp. 2-point lead.
Well, they're going to milk the clock, so somebody's going to have to foul here.
Now 40 seconds left. Yates inside. Now Lawrence, free throw line. Good! Lawrence hits it. It's a 4-point lead. Roxana ball. Briggs has it to Hartnett. 26 seconds left.
Boy, they got to push the basketball. It's a 2-possession game.
And it's stolen away by CM. And a foul with 17.9 seconds left.
Well, I didn't like that at all. I mean, you're down by 2 possessions, and there was no urgency to push the basketball up the court there and look for a shot. It took way too much time off the clock.
17.9 to go, and Helmkamp is at the line in a 4-point game. So Walker may have hit the game winner. And the free throw, no good. Rebound the other way.
Not over yet.
15 seconds left. Briggs steps up to the 3-point line, blocked away. Turnaround Brown, it's no good. Followed by Sheets, no. And now with 4.7 seconds left, Hartnett fouls Lawrence. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Make sure you got the right guy. Remember, we had Lawrence for a foul, and they gave it to Yates because they look so much alike, right?
Yeah. 47-43. It looks like the Eagles are going to do it. They'll be 4-4. And the Roxana Shells will lose their first game of the year. Lawrence up and in.
They've held Roxana to 1 point in the overtime, and that's going to get it done.
Up and in. He made them both, and the Shells throw it in. 4.7 to go, and that's going to do it. 49-43. Briggs for 3, no good. And the ball game goes to the CM Eagles in overtime. Eagles 49, the Shells 43. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.